mourns in lonely exile until the Son of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel, shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come thou wisdom from on high, who orderest all things mightily. To us the path of knowledge show, and teach us in a ways to go. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel, shall come to thee, O Israel. One star burns in the darkness, shines with a promise, Emmanuel. One child born in the stillness, living within us, Emmanuel. We're singing. Speaks for the voiceless, hope for the homeless, Emmanuel. One love brings us together, now and Advent Church? Can we give it up one more time for Plum and Building 429? Yeah, Crawford. You excited to hear Matthew West? There you are. Merry Christmas. And Happy Advent. Some of you are like, what? Advent's just a fancy Latin word which means arrival. The thing is, when a baby shows up, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes time to get ready. And that's what the season of Advent is. It's 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. And every week, the church, for hundreds and hundreds of years, we focus on a different theme. So the first week is about hope. The second week is about peace. The third week, which is the week we're in right now, is about joy. And the fourth one is about love. So by the time Christmas came around, maybe you slowed down and just made a little bit more room in your heart for God. It's a busy time of year. And I want to share with you a new song. I had an album come out called The Advent of Christmas. I wrote a bunch of new songs, which is, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to sing the ones that everyone knows. But I got inspired, what can I say? So this one's about hope. I love to teach you the chorus with me. And we can sing it together. We are waiting on the promise for the one who lights the darkness, bending low to be among us. Bring your glory in the highest. Jesus, we're waiting on the promise. We are waiting on the promise. The one who lights the dark, for the for everyone. For the one who lights the dark, and the loader be mine. Bring your glory in the high, Jesus. Come, thou long expected Jesus, born to set thy people free from our sins and fears. Release us, let us find our rest in thee. Israel's strength and consolation, hope of the earth thou art, dear desire of every nation, hope of every longing heart. Amen. Everybody doing okay? You can sit down. Most of you are, so that's fine. I know. It's okay. You got to pace yourself with these things. So I didn't just record a bunch of new songs. I did record some old songs. This next song, everyone knows it. It's been around for a long time. The funny thing about this next song is that it's actually not a Christmas song. If you actually stop and read the lyrics have nothing to do with Christmas. Yep. So when it came time to record it, I didn't know what verses to sing, and I decided I was only going to sing the first verse because it's the most seasonal, and it's a really beautiful first verse. And then the second verse through the fourth verse, it turns into a cautionary tale about dating. You can read it on Wikipedia. But basically the last verse of this song is the songwriter telling someone, listen, what you gotta do is get yourself a really good horse and go really fast and you'll impress all the ladies. I'm not making this up. So when it came time to record this, Mitch Parks, my keyboard player who also produced my Christmas album with me, he's like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna sing any other verses? I said, absolutely not. We're just singing the first one. This is a family event. I'm not diving into dating. So this song's called Jingle Bells. In a one-horse open sleigh, So like I said, I got really inspired. I started making this album about a year ago. I started thinking about it, kind of dreaming what it could be, and I think a lot of it for me is two reasons, twofold. People say, why do you make a Christmas album now? I think for me it's two things. I have 3 kids, 7, 5, and 22 months, and they're all at the age now where Christmas, the magic of it and the mystery of it is starting to come alive. And not just in the anticipation of Santa and what's under the tree and what am I going to get and should I be naughty or nice, or what kind of deal is in this for me as a 5-year-old. But it's really watching just the sense of wonder and realizing that for me, that had been asleep. And I don't know, maybe it's the same thing for you. You know, we get older in life and Christmas tends to have a bit of a bittersweet nature. And I thought I knew what that was about. And this last Christmas was the first Christmas that I went through without my dad. My dad passed away in March of last year. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, I get it. You know, Christmas it's a time of year where everything becomes a memory. Songs have memories and moments attached to them. Everything that we do, family traditions that we develop, and all of a sudden they become a way to bring us together. So if there's something that tore us apart, sometimes that thing that was supposed to be so unifying becomes really painful. And I needed last year, even in the midst of seeing the magic and the wonder in my children's eyes, I needed to be once again reminded of this beautiful truth that love has to be incarnated. The Word has to become flesh, and it has to dwell among us. And on Christmas Eve, I was working on this song. And the thing about writing Christmas songs is that there's all sorts of different kinds. And I wanted to write kind of a Christmas hymn, and I was working on it with a friend of mine, but there's rules to writing Christmas hymns. I don't know if you knew this, but the first title, the title of the song has to be the first lyric of the song, of a Christmas song. And it has to be about the birth of Jesus. It can't be about anything extraneous. That's what it's about. And I found myself working on this melody, singing it. And I remember reading this it was from an old sermon on Christmas Eve, the song that the angels sang was a song that they've been waiting to sing with the earth since the fall. So when they sing glory to God in the highest and peace to people of goodwill, they've been waiting for that. Love came down to Bethlehem on Christmas Eve while we were all asleep. And still, love continues to come down onto the earth when some of us are still not fully awake. And hopefully the songs of the angels is the soundtrack that wakes us up. This song's called Love Came Down to Bethlehem. Stray. think, brother? So I'm from Newfoundland, Canada. One half of my family, the other half of my family, actually, my mom was born in Corpus Christi, Texas. So, but the Newfoundland side is what I want to talk about real quick, because Christmas in Newfoundland is always, it's a family affair. Lots of people come home from the mainland. Newfoundland's an island all the way on the, like, northeast of Maine. And the culture there is very unique. It's similar to Irish, and kind of, it's like if you took Ireland and Louisiana and they had a weird baby. And, but Christmas is a big deal, and everyone gets together, and the thing about Newfoundland, if you're sitting around with Newfoundlanders, it wouldn't be too long before somebody breaks out an instrument and people start singing folk songs. And even in Christmas, you know, people don't go to church all year, and they go at Christmas and Easter. I call them CEOs, Christmas and Easter only. And it's permanently ingrained in my memory. People always say, you know, who taught you how to sing? And I'd say the people in Newfoundland taught me how to sing. So I'd love to take you to Newfoundland with me on this next song. You got to stand up for me, though. You got to stand up with me on this one. So listen, here's the thing. I think the song that the angels sang when they announced that Jesus was born, I think it got a little bit rowdy, don't you? I don't think it was that high. So I want to teach you this part. I'll sing it, you sing it back, all right? La 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 la. Try it, 3, 4, and la 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 la. That was wonderfully bad. All right, perfect. Here we go. La 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 la. Give yourself a round of applause. That was fantastic. All right, we got one more song, but before we do it, this is a special moment. It's kind of a bittersweet night for us on stage because one of our band members who's been with us for many, many years now, this is her last night, and it's because she's gonna have a baby. And truth be told, the first time she ever performed with me, it was her and her sister was pregnant, and no one was supposed to know, and I announced it from stage. So it's kind of fitting that I'm once again saying that that there's another, well, this is Callie Pittman, and this is her last night, and she's pregnant. Can we give her a huge round of applause? So I thought it'd be great if we could sing happy birthday to her baby, since you're not going to be around when she's born. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Callie's baby. Happy birthday to you. We love you. All right, we got one more song.